Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen, and this is an episode of Question Mark. So question mark is because I don't have a title yet. I want to kind of call it showing up anyways, because currently things are hard. And I am not saying that they are hard for just me, because heaven forbid, or at least heaven knows, I know that it is probably harder for other people in other situations. And I happen to have the luxury and good fortune of being upright and alert and kind of capable-ish, sort of, within normal working parameters. So, I was going to call this Journal with Me, maybe. I'm not sure. It occurs to me that it is of utility for me. Oh dear, I'm trying to get a cue card out. To show up anyways. Did that side or that side? Let's just call it showing up. Maybe journal with me, maybe. One thing I know for sure, when everybody is well and happy and everything is affluent, everybody is well and happy and affluent, and you can find all of the things that you need to find to make you feel better way more easily. When it's a shit show, it's way harder. And my YouTube channel feed, apart from some exceptions, is a shit show. And I know I am part of some people's feeds, and I want to show up and be a data point on the side of light, whatever that looks like, at least from an art perspective. So I'm going to show up and I'm going to do something, and it is not necessarily going to be constructive at all. It is not going to be based on anybody with a prompt or a thing or a whatever. I'm going to, if nothing else, you and I are going to sit here and we're going to sip tea for an hour, just so that we can take up space that is a place to breathe. Okay, now what? I hadn't thought farther than that. What's this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. See, I wonder, is there anything else under here? Oh, I've got two more. What else do I have under here? Because we can do something. I don't know what that something is, but we can do something. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, and that one too. These are all really nice. I like them. I like them. This one is the most colorful, so let's try that. Previously, I was quite successful when making postcards because they were small, they were straightforward, they were standalone, do what you want, etc., etc. And that is maybe what I need to do. So I am trying to forget what is on here. So let's get up and move around, because the other part is a journal with me, maybe. So I don't think I ever, oh, what's that? Oh, it's Kleenex. I don't think I've ever actually journaled on this channel. I have made things, but I've never actually journaled. And maybe this is the time for journaling. So I will bring one of my journals, which is way far behind, and that is my baseball journal. And it's got pictures, and it's got scorecards, and we're behind, and there's cards, and there's all kinds of stuff. So if I want to journal, I might use that. And I also have this, which is my Hobonichi color scheme. So Hobonichi is a Japanese journal tracker planner system that is wildly popular for the devotees. I get the most basic one because I have to do a lot of documenting. And the design of the book is that each month has its own color. And so far as I can tell, these colors don't change from year to year. So January is always going to be that color, February is always that one. And so I cut them out so that I could keep track of the colors, because who doesn't want to color coordinate? Okay, so there we are. There's that. Have I forgotten? I think I've suitably forgotten. Okay, so we are going to just keep spinning. Okay, and what am I doing? I'm doing a 6 by 4. So 4 is, I'll get 6 out of this. Oh, it is hard slogging, I tell you that. And it's hard slogging for everyone who has an ample supply of spoons. And for those of us who do not have an ample supply of spoons, it is even harder slogging. Because not only has the demand for spoons gone up, our supply is runs out faster, and it's harder to replenish them. So I'm going to take a page out of Janet Nash's book, and if you don't follow her and you're looking for a beautiful gentle journal channel, follow her, Janet Nash. She is from the UK, and her channel name is Janet Nash. And so she would be another one that is able to fill your timeline with all of the things that will fight against the darkness. Whatever your personal darkness happens to be at the moment. A friend of mine gave me a, you know how you get little memes and stuff, that's sort of our currency today. And she gave me a thing today that said, living today is like looking both ways before you cross the road and then get hit by a plane. And that's exactly true. It is like, okay, I think I'm in control of all of, you know, there are this many hazards in the world. Great, got it. And then some other random hazard that you didn't even think of has taken over. So let's see what we have for postcards. Oh, okay. Count your lucky stars. Trust the timing of your something. Create the life of your dreams. So these are really nice color schemes, and I think that's really what I need to keep in mind here. So this is pink. That's sort of green, blue, blue and orange, pink and orange, and then another kind of pink. Okay. So we got that. Now what do we do? Let's sort of go back and forth, and we'll pick one. We'll pick one. I like that one. Oops, I got 2. Well, okay. So if we can get one done, we can get another one done. And this is, oh, this one. Okay. Well, I like that. I kind of want to cover that up. So already we're doing something. Was it this side? I think it was the small sides that I was doing. Yeah, possibly. There. 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 Oh, a cup of tea. Now, somewhere up here, I have Cindy at Studio Lou's Journal With Me kit for September, which I went through, printed out the pages that I most loved, and then went straight into a sad pants crisis. I like that bird. That bird would be wonderful. That frame would be interesting. That blue would be good. What else do we have? Those dolls are really interesting. Okay, what did I say I wanted? I wanted the burb. Burb. So apart from an absolute personal psychological mess that is par for the course, circle of care, well engaged, there's no reason to worry, there's no reason to have any concerns whatsoever. I am just sort of stating my state of affairs so that we can share our commentary on life as we know it. Anyways, so yeah, a bit of a shitstorm. But that's okay. And so we're upright and alert. And I was having difficulty getting things together, and I keep getting indicators from the news and all these other sources of information about what might or might not be happening in the world, which does not help the, I don't want to say delicate mind, does not help the vulnerable mind. That's what I'm going to call it. And so I've sort of gone into a bit of a fetal position and went, okay, I had enough of that. The fetal position isn't really helping. And I know, like I said, that there are other people, while they are not relying on me, there is probably somebody out there that because I can make a video and I can crowd out some other voice, it will be better for them. So that's kind of the plan and the ethos of showing up. Because it's going to be not my best work, but best work is not what we're aiming for. Oh yeah, I like that. Hooray for summer. Yes. I still kind of want to keep that. I want something sort of to go there. Okay. That's harder than it looks. Needs to be a bit of a strip. I wonder if I've got, ooh, yeah, let's try a couple of strips of this. Pourquoi pas? So the piece of craft that I have been doing has been a boatload of knitting. And knitting does not require verbal communication. It does not require really problem solving unless you go horribly wrong. It is a meditative, not sport, but you know what I mean, process. And it's just repeating the same movements over and over again. And that's been one of the things that has been able to get me to this point, which if you have that kind of a practice in your world, highly recommend. Walking, same deal. now before I put all of them on. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Has the same effect, and that's also something else that I have been doing, but depends on kind of where you're at, what your capacities are, and all the circumstances. And I trust you to make a good decision. There, and I need one more, I think. There. Okay. Here, yes, I knew I did. Folder. There. Oops, put that in. So I think that right there, that'll work. And of course we want a googly eye, because you know what? If we are feeling glum, one of the best antidotes is putting a googly eye on something, because it might make us laugh. I want to keep that expression, hooray for summer. Okay. There. Oops. There. Oh, googly eye. The best part. Nope, nope, nope. Oops. Fits perfect. Fits perfect. Wow, look at that. Oops. Oh dear. There's eyeballs everywhere. Here. Trying to think of other things that have. Oh, here's an update. Gracie, for those new, just joining, Gracie is my cat. She and I were outside, everything was fine. She is outside and never without me, and never not on a leash. So she gets outdoors, but she's not, she doesn't get loose. Anyways, she has a long dog leash that she's allowed to use, and she roams around. Everything is fine. Anyway, she caught a chipmunk, a live one. And of course I go yelling over to her, pick her up, and I'm shaking her, drop it, drop it, drop it. She finally drops it. Good job. Honestly. Chipmunk, scarper's off, no worse for the wear. This is the 4th, 5th chipmunk that she's caught. Oh, come on. And I kind of want to gold up those little bits. Do I have gold? I will get to the end of the story, I promise. I feel like there should be a marker. There's a Posca marker. Look at us. I wonder if this is opened. Oh, it has been. Okay, cool. Where are we at? Yes, so she's caught enough that I know that if she she can, and all animals can if they are catching wild rodents, such as chipmunks and squirrels and so forth. Those rodents carry a tremendous number of parasites and germs and whatnot, and they can, the cat or the dog or whatever can get sick as a result. So I am on inelegantly called poop watch to see if she has gotten any parasites from this exposure. Because who doesn't want that kind of fun in their life? Okay, where else? Okay, here we are. There. I feel like I need a little bit of a ground. Hammer her up a bit. Okay. Now what? Anything else? I feel like it needs, you know what I mean, something. Who are you when you're at home? How's a blue line? Ooh, kind of like that. There. There was a previous video I did a while ago that talked about art as resistance. And I had in my mind that resistance only meant one thing. And that is like an activism kind of resistance. And I am thinking that this is also resistance. And that I am not going to let the current circumstances win and change my behavior. What are these? Oh, bunnies. Oh, we got this bunny. Are you going to compete? Maybe. I kind of don't care. I don't care. We could do it that way. That feels better. Where? Well, that needs a cancellation. Of course it does. What do you like? What do you like? Oh, a little one. That'll be good. Oh, I had this violet pink. I remember. I bought this, didn't I? Don't know if it worked. Well, we'll find out. I feel like there's nothing on here. Oh yeah, okay. And then I want to do that, because I keep always putting a fake stamp on. And I just want to put a space where this would go. Bonk. Other than that, Gracie is in fine form. She is, yeah, it worked, but it's not, maybe it's the stamp itself. It's so fine that it doesn't sort of pop you in the eyes, which is fine. We don't need everything to pop us in the eyes. Does it need anything more? I'm going to say no. Okay, there we are. There's one. What's this one then? Ooh, it's the pink one. Oh, we've got this out. Well, okay, step one. Do that. Gracie and I have been outdoors a lot. I am still trying to change my garden situation. And I've got a lot of space to play with. And it hasn't been touched in a very long time for a variety of reasons. And what do I want to say about that? I would like to say that it is a lot of work. There is a lot of digging. If you want to recover a garden, whoo, good luck to you. Good luck to me. Ooh, that's like a postcard, just like that. The other one that I really love is this one. I think this is just adorable. I think it's just just a hair too big. I like her. Oh. I think I've said this and I'm going to say it again just because it's something to say. My objective is to create gardens that suit what I want to have. So food, beautiful flowers, something to look at and smell, something to dye, D-Y-E, and hives. Oh, another recommendation for anyone who wants to have some, I would say generally, it takes a little bit of getting used to because some of the cast can irritate the socks off you, is Time Team, Timeteam. It is a British show that is about an hour long, and essentially it is a group of archaeologists, same cast of characters, have 3 days, and they get invited somewhere to answer a couple of questions, and it involves digging and this and that, and looking for this isn't that. And it's really, I don't know, there's just something really, I don't want to say sweet because it's hard work and it's broadly based science. I mean, there's only so much science you can do with a TV show and still make it appealing, but they get their points in. And it's just nice, nicely packaged. So I've been watching a lot of that. And that's super pleasant. It's hard to find things that are, do I want them? I'll keep it for a while and I might take it off. To find things that are not, like, please do not even broach the subject of modernity for the moment. I have enough of modern life at the moment. So give me a bunch of dusty archaeologists that are out there getting excited about their pots. Was there a point to that? I don't know that there was. I might have started with one. But you know what? It's fine. It'll all be fine. It doesn't matter. We're all doing the best we can. Here we are. See what that gives us. That feels much nicer because of the pink. So we might need to cover that. Not sure. My mental health flare, let's call it a flare-up. That sounds about right. So everyone knows that I'm a baseball fan. I have not been able to watch baseball because it has been way too stressful. So I am chapped that the general state of the world has taken away something that I really like. So this is another reason why I'm pushing back. Oh, that looks funny. This would be good enough. Do I want to do some of that detail? I think I kind of do. And I hope wherever you are, you're just being able to, as Janet says, doing some, you know, gentle watching, or you're playing along with, or you're, I don't know, doing some dishes. That's one of the things I had to do today, was dishes. Brought to my attention early on in my healthcare recovery that taking care of your space is also taking care of you. You don't have to do it every day, but you do have to do it periodically. And I had dishes that needed doing, and now that I have the dishes done, it's like, oh, look at that, I got pots again. I got plates, I got spoons, physical spoons, not emotional ones. Yep, okay, that'll work. I'm also working on stickers, like working on as in I've been using a lot of them. That would be fun. I kind of like that. And when I first saw these are fairly inexpensive stickers from Amazon. I saw them and I went, you know what, I don't like these because of all the white lines, and I never bought them because I didn't know that I could take I had agency to be able to pick up some scissors and cut these out. And then one of my friends saw me so excited with stickers, and she goes, I got stickers, and so she gave me these. And by that time, I knew that I had agency to cut things out. And they presented a whole new opportunity for me that delighted me no end. And she's like, really? Just stickers? And it's like, oh, it's just stickers. And we all have a sticker analog in our life. It doesn't necessarily need to be stickers. It could be thread or yarn or material or paper or bits or pieces or whatever. Come on. There we are. But to discover that you can actually cut these out has made all the difference, because I could use these up like crazy now in my normal journal. And who is it? Jane the Crazy just uses stickers. Like, she'll go and she'll buy like really, really fancy stickers, and she'll go home and she'll use them. I know. Like, what? How come you're not hoarding them? And she's like, why hoard them? You bought them because they were pretty. So use them and put them in a book so that when you look at the book, you'll see the beautiful things that you got, as opposed to hoarding them in some non-displayable fashion, which there's a whole logic to that I appreciate. Oh, maybe that's what I was saying about, no, that's not. Okay, never mind. I'm just having a little chitty chat with myself. I believe you have agency too, that you will do whatever it is that you need to do. If it's just watching, go watch. If it's go do something else at the same time, do that. Or apparently there's a, it's a mental health thing. It's certainly a child development thing called parallel play, which you don't interact with each other, but you do the same thing with each other. And that apparently is quite therapeutic and nice. And I think a lot of YouTube, some long form YouTube videos are for, you can use that's just not cut enough, very effectively as parallel play. Some of them I do that for. It's like, we're putting you on. Okay, now which way did this go? Oh dear. I want that coming out. Kind of. All right, so what do I want to do? Well, let's peel this. Peel a bit of it. I'm just going to fold it back so that it will be available to me when I actually want it. Okay, so that's going to go down like that. I kind of want that. Oopsies goes. Oops. Sort of like that. Sure. Okay. Now I got to glue. Oh, there was another food and drink magazine came out. So I'm back up with a supply of glue bookiness and a couple of recipes. There was one recipe that I saw that was pretty decent. And if you are interested and you don't live in Ontario, check out lcbo.com and see the digital issue, which will carry all of the recipes. So while it is a magazine from a place that sells wine and spirits, it also understands its customer enough to know that the wine and spirit crowd eat with their wine and spirits. Oh dear. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yep. Okay, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, it's a little high on the top. That's okay. That's okay. There we are. Ooh, yeah, that'll work. So I had there was at least one recipe in there that I thought was like worth trying. And the Christmas, the holiday book is going to come out in November, and I, without fail, get one new good holiday recipe, usually of the dessert variety, from there. It's an excellently curated book, magazine, and it's free. So if you're in Ontario, check it out. Check it out. There. That turned out. I don't have any words for either of these, though I do sort of have this one, which is Hooray for Summer. Do I have a Nancy kicking around? I don't think I do. No. Well. Wow, this is a name. This is a name of a wine, I think. It says the wonky illustration on the label of Zonte's Footstep Chocolate Factory Shiraz. I think it must be that one. So I like that as a name. Oh, and what was the other one? Or the corner of my eye. It might make me laugh. I'm not sure. French Pool Toys Rosé. Which is that? Okay, so what do I want? Zonte's Footstep is just enough, I think. Is it something? Oh, I didn't cut those out. Oh well. Possibly not necessary. There. Okay. Now, do I have another pink? I want some more pink. See if I have a dark pink Posca. Ooh, look at that, I do. Hot dig at e dog. So what do I want to do? I kind of want to do mark making. Dots? Sure. Sure. Didn't do anything with that. Could outline it. There. Okay, and she's got this sort of goldeny hair. So let's zip that up. My arm is going to be in that paint if I put it that way. So we're going to do it this way, and we're going to go this way. Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, maybe not. I'm trying to figure out what that loopiness is there. I don't know, it's something. And she has itty bitty pinky lips. What would happen if I made that that's not, and that's also purple. So let's stop and say that we push back on the universe. We made a couple of postcards, which is amazing. I will take that every day. And we have this showing up, Journal With Me Maybe, which is absolutely non-directional, unidirectional. Oh, I've got these little bits. Sure, let's decorate. Let's decorate. Fine. There. My tweezers are elsewhere. Oh, that's why. It's not, that one isn't a pull-offable. Here we are. There. Come on, you can do it. There. This needs some outlining. And I want it in blue or gray. Gray might be fun. Do we do gray? There's green. Is there blue? There's purple. Black. This blue. Do we do this blue or that gray? We could always do both. Let's start with the gray. Pourquoi pas? think I need the blue now. I think that's enough. Well, I can always put the blue here. I reserve the right to add more stickers as they become, when and if they become available. I'm going to stop with that. So, I think this is an improvement. This is my way of being as non-structured as possible to allow myself to show up. And showing up is important. And if it's all you can do, then that's amazing. Anyways, that's all for now. We made 2 postcards, and I'm not opposed to either of them. I like that one a lot. And of course, googly eyes. You know what? It can't be all bad if we've got googly eyes going on. Anyways, that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.